what's up? Welcome back to Snack Hacks with Nicole. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are joining back, welcome. My name is Nicole Evans and I am a fitness instructor and fitness coach. And today we are introducing some fall snacks because it is fall, y'all. And this is where the basic bitches come out. This is where the pumpkin spice lovers come out. Let's talk pumpkin spice snacks, okay? This brand has never failed to disappoint. So the taste is just A+. It tastes just like pumpkin pie. It's got almost like all the bars kind of have like a frosting coat, and then the inside is very kind of more moist like cake. So I would say don't put these, leave these in a car, because sometimes people keep snacks in their car. Don't do that because the frosting will melt on it. So the macros, we've got 8 grams of fat here, okay? Now you're just gonna have to trust me that this has 8 grams of fat, because if I hold it up to the camera, it's gonna be backwards. And you're gonna be like, I can't read that, girl. I know. So it's got 8 grams of fat, 6 grams of saturated fat, and the rest is unsaturated fat. So saturated fat's typically the bad fat. Unsaturated fat is the good fat that aids with fat loss. So you do have a decent, split here. So this isn't a completely fat-free bar, but it's not necessarily a low-calorie bar either. So the calories on this are 220 calories, which isn't bad. And I'll tell you why it's not bad, especially when it comes to these bars, is because they're very filling. So I would not necessarily recommend replacing an entire meal with them, but you can definitely use this as a hefty snack. So it in the long run, it's better than going and, getting a salad that's like 1,000 calories once you douse it in dressing and stuff, So that is the first thing I would say. Second thing, the sodium is actually very low in this, and that's not surprising because these bars are sweet. It's 140 milligrams. That's not too bad. Sodium, your salt, not bad. So I would put my stamp of approval on that. The carbs in this, and this is where I always say, carbs, be careful with your bars. The carbs are 24 grams on here. Again, not terrible, but the best part about this is there's only 1 gram of sugar. So sugar is the main thing to look for in bars, in protein bars in specific, because most of the time, a lot of protein bars are really just glorified candy bars. So if you did not see last week's episode on how I talked about protein cookies and comparing different protein cookies, and sometimes it's really just deceptive marketing, please go back and watch that video, or you can listen to it on my podcast, The Fit and Focus. I talk a lot about what to look for, and the main one is sugar, because you might as well just have the cookie, you might as well just have the slice of pumpkin pie, you might as well just have the pumpkin spice latte. And that you also have 8 grams of fiber in here. So your net carbs together, so if we subtract the fiber from the total carbohydrates, this is what, 16 carbs. So that's not bad. That's not bad, especially for 220 calories in a bar. So, and like I said, there is only 1 gram of sugar and 0 added sugars. So that's great. That's great. And there's 0 trans fat as well. And last but not least, of that, there is 20 grams of protein. So that's a pretty substantial amount of protein. So to give you an idea, that's about equivalent to 3 whole eggs. That's also equivalent to about 3 ounces of chicken. And before you do ask, this is whey protein. So if you are allergic to dairy, whey is not the way to go. I'm so punny, aren't I?